Hello everyone, Kilbrax here. Today I decided I would go over some of my dual blades builds. They might not be perfect, so I apologize for that, but I think they're pretty good and they're kind of what I've been using, and I've been getting some decent output out of them. So without further ado, first build I want to cover is the Diabolos Mashers build. Once again, non-elemental, elementless weapons and attack boost are kind of the meta, I think. Or they're kind of broken, so they didn't really fix element. It seems like attack boost is the way to go. So this build is a pretty good build if you don't have all the decos and charms. Well, if you have the charm, it's good. But yeah, so you get attack boost 5, mind's eye 3, bludgeoner 3, stamina thief 3, part breaker 3, and crit eye windproof. So, yeah, the Stamina Thief and the Crit Eye are pretty optional, but for sure you'll get Mind's Eye, Bludgeoner, and at least 3 attack boost with the Rathalos gear. So yeah, but Diabolos doesn't have any deco slots, Rathalos doesn't have any, has level 1 slots, level 1 slot for the male. Tiger X comes with Bludgeoner and 1 Mind's Eye, I believe. Toby Kadachi comes with 2 Mind's Eye, and Rathalos Greaves for the attack and the part breaker. I put on a Bludgeoner Crit Eye charm. The Crit Eye will help make up for the negative 15 affinity that Diabolos Mashers have, and the Bludgeoner is the last Bludgeoner, you know, because I don't think there's a deco for it at the moment, so you need a piece of gear. But yeah, every level 2 slot you'll attack, or you'll equip attack boost, and yeah, that's pretty much the build. This is actually pretty good. Yeah, Bludgeoner, Mind's Eye, and attack boost is just really, really good in this game, so I highly recommend that build. I also do believe that if you can get some the Mind's Eye decos, that maybe you can variate some of this stuff. Like maybe you don't need the Toby Kadachi coil. Maybe you could go with the Rathalos coil. But yeah, I really like this build. The ramp up for this, you'll want to use Dulling Strike. Dulling Strike kind of adds to Bludgeoner. So since you're going to be in green sharpness or yellow sharpness the whole time, yeah, you'll want to ramp up for Dulling Strike. So yeah, truth be told, if you want to just use that Diabolos build for everything, you pretty much could probably get away with it, but if you want to try and have some fun and actually do something else in the game, this is my Crit Element Dragon build. This is actually a really good build and pretty efficient, so Rathalos Rathian, this is definitely probably the best. You can variate this stuff. Instead of 6 crit eye, you can, or even 4 crit eye, you can swap that with attack boost if you have the decos, so... But yeah, this will give you 6 crit eye, 5 dragon attack, 3 crit boost, 3 stamina thief, 2 weakness exploit, 2 latent power, and yeah, 1 maximum might and 1 crit element if you have the deco. Yeah, the ramp up for this build is dragon exploit. You could do attack boost 4, but I like dragon exploit. It lets you do more elemental damage against dragons, so I prefer that. But you can just go with the raw damage too. That's totally fine. But yeah, this is the Fortis Grand dual blades. Zinogre Helm, Elucanth, Thorax S, Lagombi Vambraces S, Golden Obi Coil, and Golden Hakama Rajang Legs. And my charm is Fatalis Tempest. This comes with 1 weakness exploit and 1 crit eye, and then I equip a crit eye to it. So yeah, this is good against dragons. Yeah, like I said, you can variate this with attack if you want. Totally up to you. So, alright, next I'll go over kind of my other elemental builds. So the specific thing with this is that this will provide a template for basically all your other element builds if you want to use it. So yeah, with these you want to element or you want to ramp up with the element exploit. But yeah, so this will be the Fire and Ice builds. This will give you 5 fire attack, 3 crit eye, 3 crit boost, 3 weakness exploit. So you get max weakness exploit, 3 latent power, 2 stamina thief, 1 maximum might, and 1 crit element. Yeah, so you might want to variate this based on how many deco slots, but as you see, these Rathalos dual blades don't have any deco slots, so this is like the bare minimum. But if you have deco slots, you can put in more crit eye, get more crits if you want. But yeah, so this is the template. Like, you can kind of do this with frost, thunder, water, and you'll have a decent build if you switch out the decos, of course, but the elemental decos. But yeah, this is Zinogre Helm S with elements Zinogre Mail S, and this will give you the 2 weakness exploits. Lagombi Vambraces will give you 2 crit eye and 1 frost attack, which will actually be nice for ice, but for everything else it's worthless. This is where I put my crit element jewel on. Golden Obi, again, for crit boost and 1 blaze, and then the golden Hakama legs. And again, I have the weakness exploit crit eye, or it's the weakness exploit stamina thief, and then I put on a crit eye. But yeah, this is the template, so I'll show you the ice build and how it's pretty similar. So for the ice builds, I use the Mountain Blazarius, the Barioth dual blades. This is nice because it gives you 20% affinity and it gives you two level 1 slots. Now the level 1 slots are interesting because there's no attack decos necessarily. I like to put on stamina drain for level 1s. Well, okay, if you've hit your max element, you can put on level 1 for your level 1 decos. You can try stamina drain or grinder. Speed sharpening is nice in this game, especially with some of these weapons. You could also run with recovery S, or recovery speed, or recovery up. So level 1 is kind of up to you once you max out your element. With this build, you could also run with the Gilid Ice dual blades. They'll have more raw and more element, but worse sharpness. So it is up to you. But yeah, here I would put grinder jewels in, just cause they're nice. If you maxed out drain, the level 1 is kind of up to you. But yeah, so this is the Mountain Blazarius, this is a Zinogre Helm S, Zinogre Mail. It's the same thing as the fire. With this I ramped up for attack boost. You could do Ice Blight exploit if you want, but that only, the affinity is good, so I didn't need the affinity boost. And then the Ice Blight exploit, only monsters that are ice blighted get hit with extra damage, so I didn't really think that was going to happen too often, so I just ran with attack boost 4. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this build. Yeah, so I don't have the decos yet, but basically it's the same with the thunder and the ice. You'd probably pick the best weapon, or the best highest element and the best sharpness weapon for thunder and ice, or for thunder and water. I might run with the Alamuron water dual blades, and maybe Zinogre. But yeah, I'll get to those builds later when I finish them. But yeah, so this is the template. I really enjoy this build. It pretty much covers everything, and you might not hit 100% affinity all the time, but with dual blades, the latent power is also really nice. Alright. Yep, 5 ice attack. Okay. Oh yeah, this one comes with 2 crit element because I was able to fit another crit element jewel on there. But yeah, okay. Real quick, I'll try and go over the full armor set for the Magnamalo dual blade set. So you only need 4 pieces to get the Hellfire Cloak, and you don't need the head. I go with the head because I like the extra handicraft for the white sharpness. For the level 1 slots, I run speed sharpening, so a grinder. And then I run expert and attack, basically. Every level 2 slot on here, I would switch into attack if I had attack. So I would have, if I had all my attack jewels, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have 5 attack boost with this set. But yeah, it would come with, and if you can get a handicraft charm, that's how I get level 4 handicraft, because without that, it's just level 3. But yeah, it comes with 4 handicraft, 4 Hellfire Cloak, 3 speed sharpening, 5 hypothetically 5 attack boost, and then 2 stamina thief. Again, level 1 slots are up to you. The Wirebug Whisper, again, I would switch with attack if I could. But yeah, there's actually a variation of this, the Magnamalo dual blades, that I like to go over because I think it's a lot of fun. Alright, so this is my fun set, pretty much. I really enjoy this set, and it's not finished yet, but I'll try and explain what's going on with this one. So this is the Magnamalo dual blades, and I would ramp this up with attack boost or blast boost instead of Magnamalo Soul. The full set, you want Magnamalo Soul, because you'll get more damage with Hellfire Blight, but with this you want attack boost or blast boost. But yeah, so with this you have the Magnum Dual Blades, the Skull Visage head. The Skull Visage head is actually kind of neat, and again, this is up to you. Actually, the headpiece is totally up to you, but for me, this I like. It comes with 1 Fortify, which I like, and then it comes with a level 3 and a level 2 slot, which is pretty great because you can put attack and crit eye or whatever else you want on there. Yeah, and then the Jelly Vest S for 2 blast attack, I believe, and 1 crit eye. Or just 2 blast attack, 3 blast attack, 2 blast attack, and then Rathalos braces, of course, for the attack boost in the slots, and then Ajnath coil for the 2 attack, so that's 4 attack right there, and then the jelly boots for the last blast attack and the slots. So if you're looking at this, you'll notice that with this build, it gives you decent attack power, it gives you full blast attack. Which if you ramp up with blast, it's really nice. And then you also get all these level 3, level 2 slots. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, depending on your charm. My charm is just a razor sharp with a level 2, so you could have a charm with like maybe 2 level 2 slots. But yeah, so you'll get a bunch of level 2 slots. And yeah, you can get attack boost, you can get crit eye. So this isn't done. I would replace 2 of these with attack boost, and then probably the rest of these with some sort of crit. I wouldn't have crit boost, but like I said, this is kind of a fun set. I like having a lot of blast and causing a lot of blast. But yeah, so that's this build. I think it's fun, I like it, but that's up to you guys. You guys definitely don't have to make this one. So, well, alright, that's it for my builds for now. Yeah, I wish I didn't have enough time to get Thunder Decos and Water Decos and the Alamaduron water stuff, dual blades and all that stuff. I would love to show you all that, but yeah, like I said, I think the main thing is this Rathalos Fire and this Crit Dragon. Like, those are mainly, those are really good builds. Those are solid. And then, like I said, the Diabolos is a little broken. That, and you can improve it too if you get the right charms. The Diabolos, you could probably put more attack on there, and then it's just not even a choice at that point. So, alright, well, that was just a quick look into some of my builds. So I really appreciate you guys for watching. Yeah, comment if you could fix any of these. They're not perfect. I already know they're not perfect, but I think they're pretty good, and and yeah, something you can go after. But attack boost is really broken, so so if you're either running crit boost 3 or as much attack as possible, and then the bludgeoner is just crazy good for low sharpness weapons. So, all right, thanks for watching. Appreciate it.